Hello, my name is Julia Kirst, and I am here to welcome you to the Signature Program, Your Life in the United States, Strategy and Implementation. This program is a collection of 6 courses, but if you're taking even just one of them, I hope you will watch this introduction. Let me begin by giving you a little background about this work we are about to do. I had been working for several years with international applicants to work, study, and visa opportunities in the United States, always one-on-one, when I understood that there was a need to make this information available more widely and at a more affordable price. I saw many people trying to create documents on their own without important information about how to do it right. And I thought, I have something that can change that. I really believe that everybody should have a chance of succeeding at what they dream of doing. Nobody should be left out because they lack cultural knowledge. My promise to you in this course is to give you the most complete and high quality information available in the market. And your part, of course, is to put it into practice. So let me begin introducing myself. I am a cultural anthropologist. That is to say, my work is to understand how people think, what they do, and why they do it. And the people I study are the Americans, a very modern tribe, indeed. My work is to show you what Americans think and like. This is important if you want to be respected and valued by people in positions of authority in the United States. Now, that doesn't mean that I believe that the United States is a small tribe of people who think alike. The United States, as we both know, is very diverse in every sense of the word. But the people who decide whether a candidate is promising or not, they tend to want to see the same things in the candidate. Whether they are university officials or immigration officials or human resources directors in a company, they all will be looking for similar characteristics in a candidate they think can be successful. These people are what we call gatekeepers, and they hold the keys to opportunities you want. Our work here will be to understand these gatekeepers and give them what they want. Now that we're a little more clear about what these courses are about, let me tell you why I believe I am the right guide for you in this process of getting to know your gatekeepers and preparing documents that introduce you to them. I am a Brazilian American who has spent half her life in Brazil and half her life in the United States. I completed 2 years of college education in Brazil, and after that, I completed a bachelor's degree in theater from St. Olaf College in Minnesota, a master's degree in human development and psychology from Harvard University, and a PhD in cultural anthropology from Brandeis University. Harvard and Brandeis are in the Boston area in Massachusetts, and that's where I've spent my adult years and where I raised a family. Besides being a cultural anthropologist and an educator, I am also an author. You may have heard about my book, which is called What the United States Wants, the Essential Roadmap for International Applicants for Work, Study, and Visa Opportunities. Many of the tools I present in these courses are also discussed in the book, though more briefly. I intentionally wrote a book that is short and easy to understand for people whose first language is not English. If you would like to check it out, look for What the United States Wants on Amazon or on my website, www.whattheuswants.com. So in the United States, I worked in colleges and universities for many years, and my students were mostly international students. I just really loved showing them how the United States works, perhaps because such guides were very important to me when I first came to this country many decades ago. I would like to be that sort of guide for you through these courses. It would be my great honor. Now, many of my students in American colleges and universities came to the United States knowing perfect English. But as you may have already discovered, knowing the language is just a start. Knowing how to use that language to accomplish our goals is just as important. This is why I like to say that language without cultural competence is like having the ingredients for a fine meal without the recipe showing you how to use them. The chances of making something fantastic are really slim. For example, if you want a job, how do you present yourself so you come across as assertive? Americans value that. But at the same time, not pushy, which would turn American prospective employers off. How do you find that balance that's preferred by culture if you were not raised in that culture? The way to find that balance is through the use of language. And that's what I teach you here. There are just so many things nobody explains to us when we arrive. Somehow, we are supposed to know it. And this program was created to change that. I give you information that you need, but were probably never told. And I give you the recipe to make a really great meal with the special ingredients you already have, your language skills. Let me tell you a little bit more about what you can expect then. I created 6 courses, and here is the full list of them. You may only be taking 1 or 2, or you may be taking all of them. The bonus course is a gift when you invest in a minimum of 3 courses. If you purchase all courses, I suggest you take them in the numeric order, beginning with the bonus course about developing a strategy. That's why I call it Ground Zero. This order will help you increase your chances of success because one thing builds on the other. My goal with these courses are, first, to guide you through the development of a strategy to reach your particular goals in the United States, including clear steps to get there. That's the bonus course. Number 2 is to introduce you to the pillars of American culture, especially the cultural values that make a candidate be respected and valued by those who guard the gates to desirable opportunities. That is course 1, the 7 American values. My goal number 3 is to provide step-by-step guidance on how to prepare the documents you need. I will show you how to present your accomplishments in the best way possible for the audience you need to impress. That is courses 2, 3, and 4. Resume, recommendation letters, and SOP, cover letter, a professional plan. And goal number 4 is to prepare you for the interview you can expect after following the instructions in these courses and creating high-quality documents. That's course number 5, your interview. How will this work? Each course is made of a series of lessons. Each lesson has a specific topic, and some are relatively long compared to the kind of quick lesson that's common in online teaching today. This is on purpose. I want you to think of these as real classes, not some short tidbit you can listen to while you're doing something else. You should aim to be completely focused on the work when you take these courses. And many lessons will include exercises, tips, and downloads. For the exercises in particular, you should stop the lesson and do the exercise with time. Sometimes you will find that it is better to think about your answers to the exercises over a few days. Stop the lesson. Take all the time you need before you return to the next part of the lesson. Remember that I'm teaching you how to reproduce a thinking process and a writing process that would otherwise cost you thousands of dollars to have someone else do for you. I'm teaching you how to do things that could lead to a major change in your life in a direction that you dreamed of for a long time. These big results cannot come from a quick course. They come from concentrated effort and dedication. Therefore, do not expect a quick collection of videos you can consume like a snack. What you're getting here are true and tested lessons. I have taught these courses many times before on Zoom, and I have adjusted the content according to feedback received from students. These courses have been proven to give results. But again, these results will only come to you if you dedicate to these courses as seriously as you would if you were taking a live class. So what will you need? Now that you know that this is a real class, Make sure to have a notebook and a pen, or open a new document on your computer where you can take notes. You will want to take notes not just in response to exercises, but also about course content. You know, for most people, information is retained much more easily when we write things down. The research shows that. It's not just me saying it. So use your notebook, actual or virtual, to help you remember the information, particularly information that's new to you. Welcome again, and let's get started.